started in CrossFit?
So my CrossFit journey started 3 summers ago, 2017. I had always been a runner. Started running again when my oldest daughter was born, and had gotten into that. I was doing a lot of miles a week. Then after a number of years of that, my brother-in-law got me into weightlifting, alternating running and weightlifting. So after years of doing all that, just kind of got stuck in a rut. Actually gained some weight, even though I was working out every day. And so I had read some. I was at a camp one summer with my kids, and I was waiting around, and I was reading some articles on high intensity workouts through Googling, just nonstop article after article. Finally ran into a high intensity workout thing, and the word CrossFit came through the article, and I'd heard some talk about what beast mode was at the Y, and so just decided that when I got back into town, I would give it a shot. I considered myself to be in pretty good shape, but the very first class that I went to was June 28th. The reason I remember that was because that is my anniversary date. So I went as a Saturday. I think it was a Saturday. If it wasn't, it was a Hero Wide. I would definitely remember that, and it destroyed me. It was terrible. And after the wide, I just laid on the floor and was like, "What did I do? What have I got myself into?" And then promptly came back on. I think it was Monday. Promptly came back and pretty much nonstop. It was every day, but Sunday I was there for a long time. So that's how I got into CrossFit.
Second question, what is your favorite aspect of CrossFit?
I have a couple favorite aspects of CrossFit. One is the competitiveness. I'm a competitive person, and even though it's you're not really competing at every WOD, every class with other people, but I don't like to lose. It's also competing against yourself, and then the actual competitions themselves are super fun. So the competitive nature that just kind of comes naturally with CrossFit. Enjoy that. I do like the camaraderie of it, although I tend to, just because of the nature of my job and life, I don't get to work out that much with people. Work out by myself, but I do enjoy the coaching aspect, and the camaraderie that comes with 6, 8, 10, 12, 5, 15 class, 20, 22 people in a class, and pushing each other. Definitely, being a runner, I've done multiple half marathons and a marathon, and you get to the point, you hit that wall when you're running. You get to the point where you just have to push through because you're not done yet. It's very much the same in CrossFit. It's just a little different because depending on what the workout is or what the movement is, even though if it's like a 18-minute AMRAP and you're on minute 16, you got 2 minutes left, but you're trying to get through 1 or 2 more rounds in that 2 minutes. So it's just a little bit different than having an end goal. Now you also have trying to beat the clock and finish the workout at the same time.
Third question, what has CrossFit done for you personally?
Personally, for what CrossFit's done for me is kind of opened my eyes to nutrition. I wouldn't say a big aspect or a big part of your level 1 training and test is nutrition, but they do speak on it a lot. And if you read the handbook that you have to study, it talks a lot about nutrition. And I do not follow CrossFit's nutrition regimen whatsoever at all. but what it has done is it's kind of at least made me aware of what I'm eating. It's difficult when you have 3 kids that love junk food, and hard to get them to eat somewhat healthy stuff. So, but probably a year into CrossFit, I cut out soft drinks. I haven't had a soft drink in quite some time. More cognizant of what I eat, even if it's the options are limited or just what there is to eat is not the best. Just limiting what you put in your body, because you can work out every day, all day. There's just going to be a certain limit that you're never going to get over if you're not fueling your body right. So personally, it's got me to the point where I at least attempt to make better decisions with my nutrition.
4th question, what is your favorite weightlifting movement and favorite movement to perform in a Metcon?
My favorite movements have changed as I progressed through CrossFit. When I started, I'd probably say deadlift. Not anymore. I think now my favorite weightlifting move is probably the squat clean. I've seen a lot of progress in that recently, just through working with Caleb and doing some of the extra credit that he puts up on the board each week, and also talking to Juan. He convinced me to use hook grip, and not fun for a long time, but seen a lot of progress in that movement recently because of those 2 things. So at the moment, that's my favorite weightlifting movement. Metcon would probably be burpee box jumps, maybe, or just box jumps, anything like that. Anything high endurance, body weight stuff. Love to run, box jumps, biking. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably say burpee box jump.
And then lastly, what would you tell someone who is interested in CrossFit but has never tried it and is wanting to try it out?
The advice I would give to someone new would be just keep coming. It does and it doesn't get easier at the same time. You just increase your level of endurance and you get stronger, so then you just push yourself more. So, day 1 person and 3 years in person at the end of the workout's probably going to feel the same. But you just got to keep coming. Come day 1, take a couple of days rest, come again, and then just keep coming. It gets easier, and it doesn't at the same time. But the rewards are it's just insane what it's done for me personally. Never thought that I would be coaching at a CrossFit box after my first day at Beast Mode all those years ago. But it's something that I'm glad that I did. I did come the 2nd day, and then I came the 3rd day, and I kept coming. So that would be the main advice, is after you show up your first day, keep coming.